$27. Let's check this one out.
And I'm like, wow, why am I so stressed out?
So yeah, XRP 600% climb to $27, and it needed some time to climb back up. And we are seeing here XRP climbing and climbing and climbing, and we're following exactly Bitcoin cycle model, which means it's going to pull XRP up as well.
Disagree in terms of where the thing's going to peak. Some think it'll be closer to 130,000, some say 150, 170, 180. But where they don't disagree is that there's going to be a final parabolic surge. And that is where we get our opportunity for life-changing wealth, not because of Bitcoin, but because of what that means for the entire market going ballistic.
So yeah, if one coin pulls us up, again, guys, this could mean the entire market will go up. So XRP goes up is also sometimes pulling Bitcoin slightly up, but the main driver of gains is usually Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up 90%, 100%, what happens to other altcoins? They go up with it. Just look, when Bitcoin went up, it pulled XRP up, but it left so many cryptos behind. Now imagine when retail investors come in, they will be buying everything. And that's where the real money comes in, right?
Altcoins, that's what actually matters here. Here's that example that I was citing at the outset of this video. It's a post from chart analyst Don. This is how I came across this. But he said, look at the crime that was committed on the OKB chart. It did 200% in 50 minutes. Alt season. Actually, so I guess if he's saying alt season, that would be a third analyst that I follow saying that we're in alt season right now. Well, I mean, this is certainly the type of behavior you expect in alt season. Look at this freaking chart. And here's a live version.
So this is like a coin that OKX coin that grew 200%. So this tells me this is like a 2 billion market cap with a volume of 1 billion. What this tells me is their market is still very small, because if you can see a 100% increase in one single day, it still tells you the market can see in like 2-3 months, it can see a 100%. If all these smaller cryptos can get, you know, of course they're 1 billion versus 178 billion market cap. But here with coins, top 100 coins literally going 50%, 70% up in a single week, guys, it is insane. And it's only happening in crypto. This cannot happen in stock market.
Moment, but I think we probably dip into it shortly. As long as the green zone holds, we can target range high.
This is what I've been calling, guys. Green zone at $3 and the red zone at 3.65. Now, there's going to be fighting on $3.9 in my opinion. $4.1, 3.9 is when the money will really start to hit.
Not that he's saying it has to happen or will happen, and we're above that at this point. But the reason I want to highlight this is because we are holding above that very safely, obviously. $3.27 as I started recording this video. Yeah, thank you. I will take that. So he says, as long as we can hold that in.
Guys, now imagine when people years ago were fighting for 80 cents. You got to look at the past. Before the lawsuit, people were fighting for 50 cents, 60 cents. They were dreaming every night for it to reach $1. Now they are complaining when we see 20 cent go down, 20 cents. So just take that in perspective, how much XRP has grown in the last few days.
Here's an update on the daily chart. It is time to break $3.33, and that's a level that tons of analysts have been citing over the last couple days. So it says time to break $3.33 critical level and rise through $4.44 levels. Upcoming targets, $4.44 and $5.85. Relative strength index bullish than ever. I think he means bullish as ever. Like as bullish than ever it literally doesn't make sense. But anyway, he says, chin up XRP Army, your time is here. Enjoy the show. Oh, I'm enjoying it, folks. Absolutely.
So yeah, from $1 to $3 in under 2 months, or $1.6, it's already priced in. The XRP rate cuts are definitely priced in. A lot of the prices you hear, they are priced in. They are already known. Like rate cuts, in my opinion, they are priced in. Why is everybody talking about rate cuts? Does this mean crypto will grow 0%? No. But I also feel like when you get a rate cut, we're not going to get 90% growth for XRP, but we might get 5 to 10%, which in turn, like 2-3 weeks later, will pump XRP to, you know, $5, $10, $20.
Here's a post from chart analyst Ali Martinez, and this is from this morning. It says XRP bullish.
Like, there's a lot of predictions for XRP charts, but a lot of these predictions that we are looking here right now, they're great. They're good. You know, they're made by very famous people who know what they're doing. The issue is here is we constantly get rejected at $3.30. And anything bullish, like a bullish news, like XRP rate cuts, would change this. So the XRP's realistic price here, your chart shows the inverse. If you're using historic data, then your target is in the range of $1.5 to 1.9. So there's a lot of people saying it going to $12, you know, $3. There's different charts. But the issue with these charts is even a slight market or news change totally invalidate all of this pattern movements. They invalidate everything. Like, people don't trade. Yeah, patterns are great for day trading, but in the long term, like in the short term, you can get destroyed by news.
Among other things, Bitcoin to $180,000 and XRP to $25, and Ethereum to 9K. So if that happens, like that would be enough money in the space where even I would be like,
that would be 2 trillion. So what Bitcoin is right now. So I don't feel like this is too crazy. I feel like $15 XRP is something we could be seeing in the future. Again, don't quote me on this, but I don't feel like it's that crazy as people think.
landing there.
Line up near $4.6 to $4.8 tension continue with several degrees landing there. This is a very strong confluence. For confirmation, XRP needs to break 3.66, our previous all-time high. We still have local resistance ahead, 3.41. I'll keep you guys updated on this as well. And the major target zone near 4.8. Wave 3 volume is obvious. It's not slow or hesitant, but strong and clear. Watching for today and the coming days. So yeah, XRP still has a strong momentum here.
A little bit. That is what's happening. It's already happened this cycle. It's just going to get
strong, solid move. Meanwhile, are already gaining traction. So again, a lot of cryptocurrencies are following as well.
all-time high here. I know the ripping.
I feel like that XRP will follow its price movements as well.
Already in. This would be the ideal entry for a position. We are just sitting above it at the moment, but I think we probably dip into it shortly. As long as the green zone holds, we can target range high / new all-time high. Now, he posted that on the...
So yeah, the biggest issue from this video, like the biggest takeaway, is $3.6, $3.3. These are the patterns you need to remember, guys. These are the patterns that we need to build support levels. You know, we have a support level at $2.95, $2.8. This is why it went back up. Once we can break those barriers, we can stay above $3.3. $3.66 comes next. And I feel like it could be very, very, very hard to break through $4. We need some catalyst news. So yeah, just remember that, guys. You know, until that, smash that like button and I will keep you guys updated. But yeah, Bitcoin dominance dropping is also a very good indicator of the prices right now.
Has been in place for several years. 2016/2017 vibes. Yep, spot on.
So yeah, I feel like also, you know, looking at 2016, 2017, the markets are way, way different than they were before. Way different. Like, you know, this is before even the lawsuit. For XRP, it's hard to predict. You know, the US government hasn't been ever bullish on crypto. And now they're suddenly coming in and getting bullish, and people are comparing to 2016, 2017 cycles. Now, you know, the pump is going to be slightly less, but there's still room to grow. 9.5 trillion would be nice, but I feel like, you know, you never know what's going to hit. It's crypto. Anything can happen. Guys, I'll keep you updated with more content like this.